fine. Thank you for coming.
Awesome, my pleasure. I was going to say, am I going to be one dance team? Do I have the list?
Yes.
Oh, it's here already. I'm
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. You say a little bit about the team this year, what your thoughts were, and then you have the list of people who won. See, three awards.
Perfect.
All right. Okay. So there you go.
Hey, works out. Awesome.
All right. Yep.
All right.
Thanks for coming. Okay, everyone, we're going to start in just about 1 or 2 minutes, so please get some food, have a seat, and we will begin very soon.
That's so impressive.
Okay, thank you all for coming. We're going to begin at this time, so please find your seats, and so we can begin. Whoops. Where did that come from? Okay. So, again, thank you all for coming. I want to first of all start by, before we give out all these awards we have to give, and we do have a lot to recognize and celebrate tonight, but I'd like to begin by first talking about what it is to be an athlete. I know everyone in this room knows what it's about because that's what you all do, but I want everyone to be able to hear about the sacrifice that goes into it. Those people who are watching at home on Instagram Live, it is being streamed on our FIT Athletics Instagram. Please tell your family and friends if they're interested in watching. They can see you receive your award tonight. Obviously, this room is not big enough to invite family and friends and significant others, but they can still be part of it by watching on Instagram. So first of all, we all work very hard here, all of us. All of you student athletes, coaches, administrators in the office, everybody, to make this place and this athletic department successful. And I hope that this summer, when you're enjoying yourself, maybe on a nice vacation or maybe just taking some time at the beach to relax, that you look back at your hard work and sacrifices and you realize that all of it was worth it for the success that you gained this year, whether it's in the classroom, in your sport, or both. Because that's what I'm looking forward to. After all my hard work, I'm looking to take the summer and really enjoy myself, and I hope you all do too. And I think, again, a lot of people don't realize those sacrifices, but when they listen to the stories that your coaches are going to tell tonight about you and why you were chosen to win the awards you won, and some of these special awards we have here that are very special this evening we'll be giving out later on, I think the people will be very impressed to hear about it. So I'd like to begin then with our first team. Is going to be the volleyball team. In fact, there's a program on your table, a little card, which shows the order in which the awards will be given out. As a matter of fact, just arriving just in time, we have with us our Vice President of Enrollment Management and Student Success, Dr. Tardis Johnson. So please come up and say a few words if you would, and then we'll get to the volleyball.
Got it. Good evening. Good evening, athletes. All right. Again, as Keith mentioned, my name is Dr. Tardis Johnson, and I'm the Vice President for Enrollment Management and Student Success. And this is one of the highlights of the year because I get to come here and thank all of you, FIT's student scholar athletes. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Your students, your athletes, but also your scholars. And we appreciate all of the work that you folks do on behalf of our athletics program here at the college. So again, I want to thank the coaches also because they're your guys, they're your mentors, they're your champions, as well as Director Keith Herron, who tirelessly advocates for the athletic program here at FIT. We meet regularly, we talk regularly, and you couldn't have a better AD than Keith Herron, who advocates for all of you. And at the same time, we couldn't have a better group of student athlete scholars than all of you in this room. So on behalf of the college, I want to thank all of you for all that you do for FIT. For all of you who are graduating, congratulations. We wish you the best going forward. And for those of you returning next year, we look forward to seeing you. So again, thank you and congratulations, and I hope you have a great final rest of the term, okay?
Okay, so Coach Page will come up and give out the Women's Volleyball Awards at this time. And while each team's awards are being given out, there'll be a slideshow showing for that team's pictures to highlights during this year. So just give me a second, let me get that going.
Do you want me to do everything or just my top three?
No. Do your thing, say what you want, and then you go into these awards. And Julietta will bring the award to you when it comes. Okay?
These two, like all of the records and everything? Okay, lovely. All right, hello everyone. I'm Paige. I am the head volleyball coach here at FIT. I just wanted to start to say thank you to everyone for coming, and thank you to Keith and the athletic department and the school for setting this up. It truly is one of the best times of the year. We love celebrating all of the students and the athletes here, so it's really awesome. I'm glad that we get to do this. I would like to say I love my girls so much. I love you all so much. I want to thank you all for trusting me and trusting your teammates and trusting yourselves. We had such a wonderful season this year. And I say this every single year, but I truly and genuinely mean this when I say I wish I could give every single one of you guys awards, because we're a team sport. We gain everything together, we win everything together. So I genuinely wish I could give you all each awards tonight. I'll start with our first award tonight with our MVP. Our MVP this year is June. June emulates everything it means to be an MVP. As a first-year player she wasn't even sure she was going to play this season, she walked into the gym with so much confidence and passion for the sport that was so genuine, and it's not something, in my opinion, that can be taught. Her love for the sport helped her earn numerous honors during the season, including SUNY Scholar Athlete of the Year Award, the NJCAA Third Team All-American, and NJCAA Region 15 Setter of the Year, which this is the first year since 2019 that we have been given that award. June showed up every day ready to work, eager to help her team become the best team that they can be. Ingrained in my mind from a very early time in my volleyball career was the definition of a great player is someone who makes everyone else around them great. And June, I think, truly emulates that. I'm so proud of her and everything she has accomplished on and off the court, and I cannot wait to see what comes for her next. So congratulations, June.
Yeah, you'll wait here, and then when all the players come. Yeah.
All right. Our next award is the Coaches Award. This year, the Coaches Award goes to Gabby. Gabby, coming in as a second-year player, she didn't wait for a title to step up. She just did. She took responsibility, supported her teammates, and became someone the team could rely on both on and off the court. As our libero, she embraced one of the most important roles of the team. It takes consistency, toughness, and trust, and she brought that every single day. But what stood out most to me wasn't just her skill, it was her ability to drive to keep growing and help everyone around her to grow. She played with passion, she cared deeply about the team, and that showed in everything she did. It's been such an honor to coach her these past 2 years, and I couldn't be more proud of the player that she has become. So congratulations, Gabby. My next award is the Scholar Athlete Award. That award goes to Riley. As co-captain of the team, she led by example with selflessness, integrity, and a strong commitment to her team and to her coaches. She consistently stepped up to represent our volleyball program, always recruiting at campus events and dedicating all her free time to working with the athletics department, while also balancing a scholarship program. Even with everything on her plate, she still showed up to practice every day, ready to give her all, always working to improve and help her teammates improve as well. Watching Riley play for the past 2 years has been amazing, and I've loved watching her grow as an athlete and as a person. Congratulations, Riley. Some other notable awards we have. Our regular season record this year was 18-1. We were nationally ranked number 12 for most of the regular season. We have Region 15 place of team finish of second place. June Shin, we have awarded NJCAA All-American third team, Region 15 Setter of the Year, and first team All-Region. And then we have Gabby as second team All-Region and Riley as All-Region Sportsmanship team. So that is all of our awards for everyone tonight. All done. All right, thank you.
So thank you very much. So after you've received your awards for each team, please go over by the backdrop so that the photographer can get a picture of you all with your coach and your awards. Okay, thank you. So the next coach that will be coming up is Coach Howard, who will be giving out the track and field team awards. And so track and field is a spring sport. So these awards are being given out for the spring of 2025, last year's awards. This current season is still in progress. So those awards will be given out at next year's ceremony as usual. Okay, so Coach Howard with the 2025 Track and Field Team Awards.
Good evening, everybody. All right, so first, let me congratulate all the recipients tonight. Congratulations, your hard work is seen and appreciated, and I'm sure every coach in here agrees with my sentiments, all right? As far as the track and field team for last year goes, one thing that I admire about the teams that I see here at FIT is the fact that they work together. They like one another. They do things together. What I tend to do is give them a little bit of space and allow the manager, the team manager, to kind of, do some of the other things other than coaching with them, so that they feel that they get a little bit of space and they get to grow, all right? Last year we had a really, really good season, track season. The most valuable player is a young lady who unfortunately is not here tonight, but I just want to tell you a little bit about her. Her name is Kimiko Quayle, and Kimiko really set the bar high. I have gotten many requests as to if she was willing to transfer so that we could get her to run for us. She raced with a lot of fearless, competitiveness, if that's the word. And the thing that I liked about Kimmy was that she was not afraid to race anyone. She raced with people in her section, in our league. She also raced with the NCAA Division I athletes, and in many cases beat them. One thing that stood out for Kimmy was that 2 years on a stretch, she won the 1,500 meters at the national championships, coming within half a second of breaking the championship record. So, although she's not here, I think that deserves. The Coach's Award. This goes to a young lady who calls me up on a Saturday, on a Sunday, and asks if I have any free time that I can work with her one-on-one, give her some extra tips, because she wants to be the best that she can be. I'm proud to give the Coach's Award to Taiwo. While she's coming up, Taiwo qualified last year for the national championship in the 100 meters. And this year, she backed it up and she qualified again and will be competing in the 100 meters at the national championship. Congratulations, Taiwo. All right, so the Scholar Athlete Award goes to a young lady, and I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but I just want to give you a little background about this young lady. She was well known on social media for the good things. I also coach at a high school, and one of my high school students came to me one day and said, is this young lady one of your college athletes? I said, what's her name? And when I was told the name, it was fitting that my high school students wanted to emulate her based on what they saw on social media. But on the track, she also was a fearless competitor who always wanted to do the best she could do. She also qualified for last year's national championships in the 1500 meters, and I'm proud to give this award to Sophia Zampella. So, first team All-American in the 1500, Kimiko Quayle, individual national champion, first place individual finish at the NJCAA championship race. Kimiko was also Northeast District Athlete of the Year. So, I think we had a good year. Congratulations. Oh. Oh, how did I forget the men? So for last year, this gentleman, most of you probably know him because you have seen him around campus taking lovely pictures. He's a very good photographer. He also qualified for the national championships and ran the 100 meters. And the most valuable player goes to Kaleem Christopher, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Oh, you? Okay. All right. So we go for this.
Okay, so thank you, Coach Howard and the track and field team. The next coach coming up to present the swimming and diving awards is Coach Sarush Kajegi. And Assistant Coach Ava.
All right, thank you.
The laptop froze, I'm just resetting it, so it should be up momentarily with the swimming slideshow, I hope.
Same thing happened last year too. Well, hi everyone, and thank you for congratulations and thank you for coming tonight. Okay. Well, as is that better? Okay. I'm the head swimming coach, and then here we have Ava, the assistant coach. For swimming this year, we had an amazing team. It was smaller, but still we had a wonderful team that still we got to, they all qualified for nationals. They all even went to platform and was in the top 8 basically. And we became 3rd in the non-scholarship schools and 5th overall between all the schools in the national. So I just want to basically to start by saying how proud we are actually with this amazing team. And they all showed up this season, with dedication, energy, and real teamwork, and it truly paid off. It was basically from the first practice all the way to the last meet, we all became like great friends, and we kind of like they knew that how to be fun and how to be serious and where to be like basically do the practice and the competitions. But so I just wanted to thank them all for all the hard work, and thank you for basically coming up, showing up, and making this season so special.
Okay, so I'll be presenting the awards. Thank you, Coach. While we couldn't give awards to everyone on our very tiny team, we wish we could. Other coaches have said it, but it's worth saying again. You all are truly so special, so we wish you could give all of you awards. But I'm going to start with the MVP award. And this award is going to one of the sweetest people you will ever meet. She is unapologetically herself, so much to the point that when you're around her, other people just want to stand a little taller and be more of themselves. She's very silly. At competitions, she was extremely nervous, seemingly for no reason, because when she would get onto the starting blocks and dive into the water, she would just absolutely dominate the competition. Even when other teams were, I would say, aggressively competitive, she would just smile and have the best sportsmanship of anything I would see. She would always tell other teams how awesome they did, and she was just kind to everyone at the competition. She inspires us, her teammates, and everyone around her with her general sportsmanship, passion, and cheerfulness. So we want to give the MVP award to Miss Isabel Marshall. Congratulations. Where's the award? Oh.
Thank you very much. That was pretty sweet.
Okay, so for our next award, we have our Scholar Athlete Award, or our Scholar Award, and I'm doing it in this order. So this award's gonna go to someone who truly embodies the Scholar Athlete title, and I just wanted to tell a little story about something that would show why this student deserved this award. So during our regionals competition, we, on our last day, got up maybe around 5:30 or 6 in the morning. We went to the competition. They swam several events. I think they swam 3 or 4 events that day. Then we got on the plane to go home. We were at the airport for several hours. We finally got back to the school. I think this was a 14, 15-hour day. And we get off the bus and she just goes, "Oh, I'm heading to the studio because I actually have some schoolwork to do." There was not a complaint coming from her whatsoever. She was so happy to be there. She didn't mind working until the late hours of the night. Not only is she a dream student, but she's also a dream team captain. She's handled herself with such grace and organization throughout the year. She embodies every role we've given her. And I just want to thank you, Paige Powell, for keeping us all on track. Congratulations. Okay, so our last award is going to Miss Antonia Dudick. Unfortunately, she is not here tonight, but I just want to say a couple of words about her. She was a beautiful addition to the team this year. She had a very calm and grounding energy. I never once saw her nervous, and she just had this commitment to showing up well, and she really pushed herself and everybody else on the team to go a little bit faster and find something special that maybe they didn't know they could reach before. So I think that's all of our awards, and again, thank you all to the swim team. You all worked so hard this year. We couldn't be prouder. Do I put this here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would also like to point out about the swim team. They finished second place at the Northeast District Championship meet and at the National Championships in March that just passed. They finished 6th, so a top 10 finish for the swimming team at nationals. So the next coach coming up will be Coach Hatem from the women's soccer team. Oh, and his assistant coach Stephanie and Angelina, who was the scorekeeper, right? Statistician. Okay.
Thank you. Hey, how you doing? So for the past few years, we made sure that our culture, the soccer team, anybody's gonna play against FIT, you just worried. So these girls came with a lot of injuries, shortage of players, and they just fought every single minute of every single game. Sometimes we have no subs, sometimes we have less than 11, sometimes they played injured, and all of them together, came through and really continue how strong and how fearful everybody look at us when we play. So thank you. There's no words really to describe what you guys did. We travel so far, we don't play against just any teams. We made sure we played against 3 of the top 8 in the nation. And they played very hard, and they wanted to play us because of what we did the last few years. So thank you. And again, individual awards in a team sport, it's just a compliment for everybody in the team. Each one of you, I can just say anything, and it's going to be any name that one of you can be that person. But before that, I want to thank Miriam, Ralphie, Keith, everybody that works so hard. Whatever I ask for, they always make it happen. And Angelina and Kylie, without these two, they were just players last year and managers. They worked so hard at the back end to make sure you guys are comfortable. We talk all the time to make sure that you're good. And speaking of, dedication to the team, Coach Stephanie just got married 2 weeks ago. And she's here, so congrats to Coach. And she played soccer and she did. So, and again, we continued the thing that we started a few years ago, the FIT Cup, which is just something that is going to grow eventually to become one of the best tournaments in New York. Again, I wish I could give I think everybody echoes that. So again, it's a compliment for anybody because you can't score a goal without somebody passing the ball to you. So thank you. Now, the MVP will go to somebody who sacrifices her body all the time for us, take shots left and right, face, shoulder, and she was ranked number 1 in the nation for most of the season. And it goes MVP to Samantha. Yes, I know. That's why it's you. You are a fearful goalkeeper. And she showed up last day of the season to save us. Congrats, Samantha. Thank you very much. Okay, the next one is the Coaches Award, and again, this, just like the MVP, could go to any one of you. We picked somebody who, you're gonna feel her energy the second she walks in here. She makes everything just life brighter. She works very hard. She's so funny, and she works hard every second of every minute of the game. On and off the field, she brings a lot to the team. Everybody loves her. Just like we have a very good group. Everybody loves everybody. But Olivia Pedro. And Stephanie, you wanna?
Okay, with coaches, there's always a type A and a type B. He did it on the fly. I wrote a little something. So first up is the Sportsmanship Award. It's my pleasure to present a Sportsmanship Award to someone who's truly embodies what it means to be a great teammate and competitor. Over the time, I've had the opportunity to coach her as she consistently been someone you could always count on no matter what the situation is, whether it's stepping into a new role, pushing through challenges, or doing whatever is needed to be a teammate. She never hesitates. What stands out the most is the way she shows up, not just for her coaches and her teammates, but also the opposing team as well. She plays the game with respect, integrity, and a positive attitude, and that makes everyone around her better. She leads not only with effort, but with the character, and that's truly what is so deserving of this reward. So I have the privilege of giving this award to Sonia. Did I go out of order? And then our Scholar Award. It's truly an honor to present this Scholar Award to someone I've had the privilege of coaching over the past 2 years. During that time, I've had a chance to not only see their growth as an athlete, but more importantly, their growth as a student and a person. What makes this player so deserving of this award isn't just their performance on the field, it's their consistency, discipline, and commitment off the field as well. Balancing academics and athletics is no easy task. And if you ever ask this person how things are going, the answer is usually good, but I got a lot of homework. So we all know how much she struggled to juggle everything that came her way and to give her very best every single day. They lead by example by showing their teammates what it means to work hard, stay focused, and hold themselves to a high standard in everything they do. I couldn't be more proud of this person as a student they have become, and I have no doubt they will continue to achieve great things in the future. Congratulations to Scout.
Hello, I'm going to be reading off the first all team. First, we have Kendall Fernandez.
You do some first names. Okay.
And Scout.
They made that first region. Yeah.
And then for second all team region, we have Abby, Antonia, Rita, Summer, Samantha. And then for our all region sportsmanship team, we have Lydia.
I'm so sorry. It's a tough first last name.
I get you though. Okay, and that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, head that way, head that way. Alright, I have to see.
All right. Hello, I am not gone yet. My name is Angela Schretzmeyer. I was a captain on the FIT women's soccer team 2 years ago, and I'm currently a member on the coaching staff as the scorekeeper. And this is True.
Hi, for you guys who don't know me, my name is True. I was also captain of the women's soccer team 2 seasons ago. We both know firsthand how much being a student athlete shapes your experience here, your schedule, your friendships. So much of it becomes tied to your sports, and it gives you structure, purpose, and a community. And at a school like FIT, where athletic eligibility is limited, that chapter can end sooner than expected. And when it does, it can feel like you're losing a part of that. But if you've been a part of a sport, you guys all know it's not just about playing or competing. Sports is about energy, creativity, storytelling. It lives far beyond the field. And that's where this starts to connect to FIT. There's been a major shift in the sports industry, and it's no longer just about business or management majors anymore. It's increasingly relying on experts in fashion, media, photography, film, branding. It's everything that happens off the field that shapes what people see on it. And that's where FIT students thrive. You already have the skills, you already understand the environment, and you already have something major to offer. So that's why we started the FIT Sports Network. It's a student-led club built to create a space where you can take what you do here, everything that you've been learning in class, and apply it to an area that you already care about. So your connection to sport doesn't need to end when your season does. The club is built on 3 ideas: access, experience, and connection. Access to the industry through guest speakers and on-site experiences. Experience through real projects like creative briefs, marketing challenges, and a very exciting jersey design competition. And connection with each other, whether that be athletes in different sports or other majors, and with alumni and with professionals.
We also plan to work directly with FIT Athletics, using our skills to support the teams here through media, content, and other creative work. So the athletes representing the school, you guys, can get the attention you need and deserve. At the end of the day, this is about building a network that goes beyond the field, the court, and the swim team, making sure that FIT students are part of the future for sports industry. I also would like to thank our advisor, Keith, for giving us the opportunity to speak tonight and recognize 2 members of our executive board, some who are still competing, and others who will continue to stay involved with coaching, Vio and myself. If any part of this resonates with you, we'd love to have you be part of our club, FIT Sports Network. Thank you.
We also have a QR code if you guys want to come scan it. Thank you and congratulations.
So thank you very much, True and Angelina. I look forward to working with you all this coming academic year up in the fall of 2026. I really like to see when students take initiative to push forward what they want to see. And I look forward to you helping me and accomplish some of the things I would like to accomplish for this department. So thank you very much for your initiative, and hopefully we do good things next year together. So also with the soccer team, a couple more things to point out, a couple of special awards we have here. Coach, can you please come up? I just have a couple of, well, just one real award for the soccer, for the coach here. So this is the FIT Cup. This year, we unfortunately did not win the FIT Cup. This is actually the runner-up trophy. Puh. The championship trophy must have been really something. But Coach, I want to at least give you a chance to mention what this tournament is about and what it's for, why you started it.
Yeah, we wanted to have a signature tournament in New York and also team up with the charity all the time and to bring awareness to something every year. And usually the girls were very involved in it. They do everything. And like I said, we build it up to become one of the best tournaments in New York. And hopefully it'll be like a week tournament instead of one day. But it's a respectful tournament. We always have people wanted to play us. Unfortunately, this time we did not win it, and that shows you that it's not about just winning that. That game again, we were short, and it was rescheduled. And the girls, again, there were I think 3 of them played. Abby, Scout, and Vio were injured, and they played injured. But we were proud that the tournament happened for the 3rd year in a row. And Keith's support to always bring some type of charity to bring awareness to. So, thank you, man.
All right, here you go. That's all. So, yeah, the key point about that is involving a local charity to raise awareness for a certain cause or initiative. And that's one thing I really like that the soccer team does. And I would encourage other teams to follow that same example, to involve some sort of a charity or local community group that means something to you and your team, and something that you do during the year. It's a great touch. Good job. Now, one other award we have for a women's soccer member of the women's soccer team is for our assistant coach, Stephanie. Please come on up. We have an award for you. So Coach Stephanie, I've known Coach Stephanie since I started here in 2016, 10 years ago. At the time, she was on the soccer team, competing as an athlete. The following year, in fall of 2017, she joined the soccer coaching staff and has been on it since then. So 9 years as a coach, 1 year as a player. I'm very happy to hear. As far as I knew. Right, but after playing 2 years, she coached with us now for 9 years and is continuing. Even after graduating, getting a full-time job, still making the commitment and being very dedicated to the team. I'm very happy to hear the news that, as Coach said, she just got married a couple of weeks ago. So this is your award for getting married. All right?
Thank you, Keith.
Yep. And congratulations and all the best to you and your husband.
Thank you.
All right. All right, so next up we have one of our dance company co-directors is here to give out the dance company awards, and that is Nadira.
Good evening, everyone. Great, how's everybody feeling? Good, glad to hear that. So I'm very excited to be here today to speak on behalf of the FIT Dance Company and my co-director, Keontae Johnson, who could not be here today. That's our loving family photo. We just love each other so much. Yes, we do. But yeah, so when I first took on, this is my first year as the FIT co-director. I was introduced to this opportunity through my co-director who I met at an audition. And so Coach Q and I are performing artists, and when she told me that FIT had a dance company, I was like, FIT got a dance? Who knew? But either way, it's really exciting that you guys have a whole athletic department, because coming from artistic schools, you never hear about like swimming and soccer, so this is like really cool. Shout out to that. Okay, my dancers are excited by the photos, so I'm gonna get this ball rolling. First and foremost, our first acknowledgement that I want to make is that I want to give a shout out to our executive board for all the hard work that they put in. So please give it up for them. This was our first year that we had an executive board that included a president, a vice president, a social media manager, assistant social media manager, a costume coordinator, assistant costume coordinator, as well as social media coordinator and assistant social media coordinator, which is a robust team, but it's so necessary for us to get the publicity that we had this year. And so without any further ado, I would love to present our most valuable, I forgot to say also dance captain and assistant dance captain, my apologies. Shout out to them, because we couldn't have done it without them either. And so our most valuable player award, or most valuable dancer award, goes to Miss Kayla Zhang, who is our dance captain for this season. Kayla is such a committed dancer. She's so technical, loving, and kind. She was prompt to all the rehearsals. She helped lead a lot of the warm-ups and make sure the dancers knew all the information that they needed to. She helped rehearsals run smoothly when Coach Keontae and I were working on other administrative things, and we're just really appreciative of you and all of your hard work. So thank you so much, Kayla. All right, and the next award is the Coaches Award, and it's gonna go to Anissa Ruiz. Yes. Anissa is such a spectacular dancer, and the reason why we gave her this award is because she's just so committed and passionate about what it is that she does. A part of our performance at the end of the semester, which if you guys didn't come to the show, you missed an amazing performance, which was Resurgence of a New Era. But she choreographed a piece. Her piece was the first one done. She made sure the dancers were well clothed. She just participated in putting her hands in areas even when she was not on the e-board. So initiating social media content and just making sure that everybody stayed on point and just being like top tier. So our Coaches Award goes to her. So we really appreciate you, Anissa. Absolutely. And last but not least, we could not have done this season without this person. So all my coaches know that you have two coaches and you have a team manager. And this year, unfortunately, after many interviews and a person that we hired, we couldn't get him back over in the United States because of what's happening in the world right now. And so whatever the case is, we did not have a team manager. So there was a lot of heavy lifting that Coach Keontae and I had to do. But without this one particular dancer, like, it would have just been a mess. So the Scholarly Athlete Award is going to go to our president, Miss Mia Gosson. We love you. We appreciate you so much. We literally could not have made this season happen without you. Thank you for being such a strong leader and leading us to a path of success and just being an amazing human being. We really appreciate you. Yes. And although we are not a competitive team yet, we do have some things that we want to acknowledge as well. And so I already acknowledged our executive board, so really thankful for those individuals. But this season, our students have made strong impacts on campus. So a part of our company, our vice president is Mix FIT, who won the drag show. Miss Ebony Mystique in the building, okay? We also have one of our dancers who was just elected as the SGA Vice President for next year, Miss Genesis. Give it up for her. And most importantly, we outdid ourselves this year more than we did any other year before because we went into a production week with all the choreography done. If you don't know, that's a blessing, thank you. All choreography was done. All costumes were ordered. Thank you to our costume coordinator. All of our lighting cues were ready. So if you have a performance or any event inside of the Half Theater, say thank you to us because we work with the lighting team so they can understand the new boards because y'all know that was a new system in there. And we even increased our audience attendance by 300%. Yes. Yes, in years past we had 50, and this year we had about 250. So go us. Either way, this was such a pleasure. Thank you guys for this moment and this time. Thank you to my team, to my dancers. I hope you guys come back next year. And for all my athletes that are in the building, make sure y'all come and support the FIT dance team and invite us to your games as well. We would love to show up and support you guys. They put on an amazing production. It takes a lot of hard work. It's like we're doing the exact same thing that you're doing, but except when we get hit and we get hurt, we have to do it with a smile. All right, so it just takes a little bit of extra grit on our side. So thank you guys so much for this time. Thank you, Keith, for your support, and everybody have a good evening.
So a couple of things I want to point out about the dance company is that this year, as Nadira just mentioned, they created a student e-board, as they call it, almost as if like the way student government runs the school. They did that for their program, for their team. And I think that student leadership is something that's really important. We need students to step up and take leadership and take initiative in order for us to get what we want to accomplish what we would like to accomplish at the school, to raise the level of our athletics program, the visibility of it. So, we have from the soccer team, the sports network that was begun, great job with that. Speaking of student government, I was very happy to see, as Nadira just mentioned, that we have one of the members of the dance company, Genesis Vaughn, who is the student government vice president. Is that correct? Is Genesis here right now? Oh, that's too bad. I was going to invite her up to talk, but we do have another member of our FIT Tigers family who is also going to be a part of student government. Mia, you can stick around for a minute. So Mia is going to be next year the ambassador?
Senator of Health and Wellness.
The Senator of Health and Wellness. So again. So Mia's going to say a few words about that and what her vision is for next year, for what she would like to see in terms of health and wellness on this campus. And I look forward to working with you in that capacity as well.
Hi guys, my name is Mia and I am the president of the dance team. Hi guys. I have been a dancer for 16 years, and because of this, I do understand how important it is for students to not only feel balanced, supported, and energized, but mentally wealthy as well. Being in the city also can sometimes be fast-paced and demanding, and I want to make sure every student has the resources that they need to thrive and not just get by. Especially student athletes, I know that we work a little harder with our bodies than just the regular FIT students. So I want to make sure that we all have the proper resources that we need. I also want to make sure the students' voices are heard. Health and wellness does look different for everyone in every different type of sport, and I'm committed to listening and advocating for what you actually need. I'm passionate and proactive, and I genuinely care about creating a healthier and supportive FIT community, and I'd be honored to represent you all.
I'm sorry, I just have one last thing to say. Y'all don't leave me hanging, okay?
All right. Oh my God.
Y'all ready? FITDC. Ow.
Okay, so thank you, Nadira and the dance company. Thank you all very much, and Mia as well. For advocating for student health and wellness. Okay, so the final team award we have will be Coach Howard to give out the cross country team awards from this past fall semester. Coach Howard.
Okay, hello again. Before I start to tell you a little bit about the season that we had for cross country, I would like to just recognize one individual who has been, I guess, my sidekick for a long period of time. And I know that she is very shy, and she's probably going to kill me for for saying this, but She doesn't hear it enough, but I just want to make sure that she knows how much we, the team, and how much I appreciate having her, and we couldn't have done it without you. I'd just like to recognize Andrea. If you could please just stand. So that is our team manager, and she leads a lot of the training sessions and the long runs. Thank you, Andrea. All right, just a little bit about the season we had last season. It was a phenomenal season. I have gotten lots of emails from different coaches, from athletes, and they always have nice things to say about the FIT athletes. And that's a testament, of course, to the school, as well as to how they conduct themselves on and off the field. Last year, we won the regional championships. That was the highlight of our season. The girls run as a pack. It was definitely a team effort. We sometimes finished in the top 3, top 5, top 10, but our finishes were so close that by the end of the meet, we were always usually in the top of the events. Our biggest challenge came at the national championships, and I'll just tell you why. About a week before we left, one of the students was complaining about a foot injury. Come to find out that she had a stress fracture and she could not actually compete at the national championships. Then the morning that we were supposed to be leaving for the national championships, I got another call saying, oh, coach, I'm sorry, but I'm really sick. I just found out that I have bronchitis and I can't run. So we were down 2 of our 5 top scorers. Nevertheless, we went off to nationals to make a good showing. We got to Iowa, and when we got there, it was maybe about 10 to 15 degrees colder than it was here in New York. But we said, hey, no problem. We have the gear. We can, wear our thermals and everything and go out and give it a good show. So we had the team meeting. I put them all to bed. I went to sleep. Woke up the next morning to 2 inches of snow. And it snowed all through the championships. So, unfortunately, we had to compete in the snow. And I was amazed that everyone finished the race, finished with their heads held high, had a good time. Of course, I took them out to dinner, and I fed them very, very well, so they were happy. So once again, thank you, girls, for sticking through it, giving it. I love you, too. Sticking with it and giving it your all, and I am so, so, so proud of all of you. All right, so with the most valuable player, this young lady was, or is, because she's still on the team, but she's a fierce competitor. And although things did not go the way she probably wanted at nationals, she still ran with a lot of fierceness, and she was our second finisher, and I'm proud to give most valuable player to Michaela. Next, the Coaches Award. This young lady, I think probably has the fiercest demeanor of everyone. She's quiet, but the moment she steps on the track, laces up her spikes, her cross-country spikes, and she goes for a run, she becomes another person. I'm proud to give the Coaches Award to Elsa. Scholar athlete. This young lady is dedicated to the team. She also, I guess, lives by example. What I'm about to say, she'll know that she's the one that's receiving this award, but I'm proud to say that one of her pieces that she actually created, sewed, put together, was viewed, I don't know what the actual name, but it was viewed in the museum. All right, so it was viewed there, and I got the chance to actually see it, in person. And the scholar athlete goes to Marla McKay. All right, just a little more information about the women's cross-country team. They were the Region 15 place team finishers, so they were the champions. At the Nationals, in 2 feet of snow, finished 8th in the country, down 2 of their crucial players. And I'm proud to say that I was awarded Region 15 Coach of the Year. So for the men's cross country, unfortunately I don't see him around, but he is Jack Farrell. He's actually graduating this year, and Jack was a trooper. He came to every practice, he put in the effort, and he gave a good showing at the Nationals. The Coaches Award goes to young athlete who, I must say, I was honored to say that I was his coach, because he did not let any setback prevent him from giving his best and doing his best. Unfortunately, he's not here as well, and that award went to Gherkin. Just to show you how awesome he was, he also was named Scholar Athlete. So, congratulations.
So, also there's this.
Hey.
Mention that.
Oh, so this trophy was from the St. Joseph's University Cross Country Invitational. This was also our regional championship event. This actually was not the region trophy, but because we did so well, we actually won the entire meet, beating the NCAA schools. And this was the trophy that they got.
And this is your region championship plaque, too.
And yes, and this is the Region 15 cross country.
Okay, so now after this, that's all the teams have went. We do have some special awards to give out, the very special, biggest awards of the night. Before we get to that, we're just going to take a quick 5-minute break. If you need the bathroom, grab some cookies in the back, cookies and brownies and things, and then we'll give out the special awards in just a couple of minutes. Thank you. Oh, you like it? Did you approve? Good. Because next year I'm going to have some input as we finish the bar. For the Sports Networking Club.
Say, Keith, next year, Miriam and that other gentleman, they're sitting way in the back in the corner. I want them in the room.
I know.
I want them in the room next year.
Yeah,
Okay?
I know. I noticed. Hey, I thought I was going to ask you something.
Do your thing. We can talk later.
It was about this. Yeah, maybe not.
Okay.
Yeah, if I remember, I'll talk about that. Oh, actually, yes. Wait a minute. Remember I mentioned on the phone yesterday some other ideas,
Yes.
other strategies? I think you can see what those strategies are already.
I do. And we need to talk about that.
All right, however, I'm not doing it. We'll talk Monday.
We'll talk Monday.
But listen, but I tell you what, I'm not doing it in such a way where, like, it's not done correctly.
Exactly. That's
These
what
people are doing this on their own.
I get it.
I'm just going to
We'll
support
talk outside
them.
of here.
But I'm just saying.
Okay.
But yeah. Thank you guys. Well, you won't see me, but you'll see Ray. Ray will be here Saturday. And he'll be here at 1:15, waiting for you to come back so you can, by 2 o'clock. Okay, thanks. There are. Grab a bag each. Yes, take it right. No problem. Okay, we're going to start again in just about 1 minute. Please find your way to your seats. Thank you very much. Hey, stick around. Stick around. Okay, we're going to get started. Please find your seats. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'll be like saying the stuff, not coaches, but that would be good. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so now for our special awards. If I can have your attention, please, again. We have our final few awards of the night. And so the first set of awards, actually, before we get to our first set of special awards, I do have one update in regards to the volleyball team. Coach Page has coached with us. Actually, Coach Page, much like Stephanie from the soccer team, was on the FIT volleyball team for a couple of years, became a team manager, and then actually became the head coach and has been the head coach, I think, for the past 3 seasons, if I have that correct. Yes. So, what's that?
Assistant for 2.
Right, assistant for 2, and then the head coach. So there's a lot of opportunity if you are a student athlete who's finishing your playing eligibility, to still be involved in some way. And there's 2 examples, and Andrea as well from cross country, track and field. Remains with the team after graduating. So it's really great to see when we have that legacy continuing. But unfortunately, Coach Page's professional career has now taken her in another direction where she no longer has the time to dedicate to the volleyball team. She lives way and works way out in Suffolk County, just like Stephanie does, by the way, who's here at 7 a.m. for soccer practice from way out in Suffolk. I don't even know how she does it. But so anyway, so unfortunately, this was Coach Page's last year coaching with the team. She did tell me, though, that she'll be back to watch some games, and she promised to bring her dad, too, all right? So make sure he comes with you. But but in brighter news, we have a replacement already who has just accepted the position on Tuesday, assistant coach Centrell Scott. Please come up. And I'm very proud, and congratulations. I'm very proud and honored to be able to announce this tonight. I know how strongly that the players really enjoyed working with him last year. It was his first year as an assistant coach with the program. They were part of a couple of the members of the volleyball team were part of the search committee who helped us make this decision. So, Coach, if you'd like to say a couple of words. And actually, yeah, all right.
Well, hello. My name is Centrell Scott. I was not expecting to speak today, so just bear with me. I'm very excited for this opportunity. I'm going to make these girls work really, really, really hard, and I hope that they understand that. They know that a little bit. One of the first things I always want to remind people is when you hear about FIT, you don't think athletics. Everybody I tell about this job, this position, you're like, they have a volleyball team? They have a swim team? They do. There's athletes here. So we want to make sure that we emphasize that this next upcoming season. And also, I will be the head coach for the men's volleyball program as well. So it's time to something else.
Yes, so we're also very excited to announce that we're starting a men's volleyball team in spring of 2027. This is a year from now. So we look forward to that. A lot of exciting things with volleyball in the upcoming year. So now for our special awards, we have several SUNY Scholar Athlete of the Year awards. And before giving out those awards, I would like to just say that last year's 2024-2025 academic year, that whole entire year last year, our GPA among all student athletes was a 3.62. So you all deserve a big round of applause for that. To be able to earn such a high average GPA across the whole department with all the things you all do in your sports is really incredible, and it's something that continues to amaze me. I don't know how you all do it. Some of you are taking 18, 21 credits, working a job, working an internship, and still being on your team. You're already incredible. When you graduate and you get yourselves a career, you're going to be amazing at it because of those things you're doing here. So great job. So before giving out the SUNY Scholar Athlete of the Year awards, I would like to just read to you what that means. So a SUNY Scholar Athlete of the Year recognizes outstanding academic and athletic success from among over 14,000 student athletes competing at 53 SUNY institutions. Student athletes from 29 community colleges compete within the NJCAA across New York State and are eligible to win these awards, which are presented to the person selected as a top SUNY Scholar Athlete in each sport at the conclusion of each season. So if anyone won this award, they were recognized as the #1 athlete in all of SUNY community colleges in their sport for combining what they did in the classroom and in their sport as well. So it's a really big award, a really big honor to win. And our first winner from last year's swim team, from the 2024 to 2025 swim team, which was announced after last year's award ceremony, was Isabel Marshall. Please come up. And Isabel won this award because she, at the Northeast District Championships, was an individual champion in the 50-yard butterfly and the 100-yard butterfly and the 100 freestyle back in the spring of 2025. At Nationals, she also won 2 events, the 50 butterfly and 100 butterfly, top 10 finishes. And she did it all while studying photography and related media with a GPA of 3.72. Great work. Next, also from the swim team, we had another one from the 2024-2025 season. And that can only happen if it was from the men's team, and that's Nico Corton. Come on up. So Nico finished third place, had third place finishes in the 100, 400 IM, and the 100-yard breaststroke at districts, and he did that as a fine arts major with a 373 GPA. Congratulations to you both. All right. Yep. Thank you. We also had from track and field, we heard about Kamiko Quayle earlier, who was the Division III national champion in the 1500 meter, first team All-American, and NJCAA Northeast District Female Track Athlete of the Year. She also won the award for last season's track and field spring 2025 award. But Kamiko did not just win that award. She won something even a higher level than that, if you can imagine. I'm going to read to you what that was, if I could find it here a second. So that award is given to the one athlete in all of SUNY Community College athletics, who's voted by athletic directors and coaches from across the state as the #1 athlete in the entire academic year across all sports and community colleges. So she won that award as well. If you could please, Kimiko's not here, but could you please hold that one up? So that's really a very huge honor to have, yeah. I hope she's watching on Instagram. But anyhow, yeah, really proud to have the one and only 2024 to 2025 SUNY Scholar Athlete of the Year. Very big accomplishment. Thank you. And so now in our current year, in fall of 2025, we also had 2 athletes win their SUNY Scholar Athlete Awards for their team, for their individual team. The first one from women's volleyball, June Shin. So June had an amazing year for us this past year. She was third team NJCAA All-American, Region 15 Setter of the Year, and first team All-Region. She registered 509 assists, recording 40 assists in a single match 2 different times, and 30 assists in 6 separate contests. She led all Region 15 players with 7.17 assists per set and helped guide FIT to number 12 national ranking throughout most of the regular season. And she did that all while studying fashion business management with a 395 GPA. Great job. And thank you, Jim. And so just announced, I think maybe just a week or two ago on our website, a brand new award, so new we haven't even received the plaque yet. But Isabel Marshall from the swim team has also won the SUNY Scholar Athlete of the Year for this current, for this current season that just finished in March. So when we get your award, we'll make sure you get it. Hopefully you can come to next year's award ceremony and pick it up yourself, just like Nico did this year. We keep the legacy going. And so she won it 2 years in a row. And that's really amazing. So great job, Isabel. Thank you. And so now we are at, I believe, our final 2 awards of the night, which are the 2 biggest awards. We save them for the end. Our Sportsmanship Ambassador Award and our FIT Tiger Student Athlete of the Year Award. The Student Athlete of the Year is not here with us tonight, unfortunately, but that is Kimiko Quayle from the track and field team. She, again, I already listed all the accomplishments, but she won the national championship 2 years in a row in the 1500. That has not happened since before I started working here. Have we had an individual national champion? So that was over 10 years ago since that's happened previously. So huge accomplishment. Finished a runner-up last year or the prior year in the 800 as well at nationals. So a 2-time first-team All-American and also 2-time NJCA Northeast District Female Track Athlete of the Year. So excellent job to Kimiko, and we'll make sure, hopefully someone can bring a truck over to pick up all of her stuff and drop it off. And so our last award of the night then will be our Sportsmanship Ambassador Award. There were several excellent nominations from the coaches. The coaches nominate from their teams who they feel might be worthy of such an award. Before I give out the award, I will just read to you quickly what it is and what it recognizes. The FIT Sportsmanship Ambassador displays the FIT Tiger spirit of sportsmanship, civility, and service to others, as evidenced by selflessly contributing their time and talents to teammates, the athletics department, the institution, and members of the external community. And so I will first call up this individual, and then I will explain why they wound up winning the award. And there were several really strong nominations, so it wasn't an easy decision. But the winner of this year's FIT Athletics Sportsmanship Ambassador Award is Riley Budanis for women's volleyball. So now, a little bit about Riley. So she was a team captain, as Coach Page mentioned earlier, and thank you, Coach Page, for nominating Riley. She was a team captain, led by example with selflessness, integrity, and a strong commitment to her team and her coaches. So she is a sophomore completing her FBM with a minor in psychology, currently has a 4.0 GPA, and will be transitioning to cosmetics, fragrance marketing in the upcoming academic year. Her career aspirations include working for Rare Beauty, specifically because of their philanthropic mission, the Rare Impact Fund, which donates a percentage of sales to mental health research, which is important to her to help in the community. She contributed to her team in a tremendous way this past year, coming back from a knee injury that she sustained the previous year. When she came into tryout, she actually voluntarily spoke to the coaches and said, hey, look, I'm really not maybe 100% yet, and some of these other athletes are really playing very well in tryouts. I'd be okay with if my role was changed. Selflessly, dedicated herself and contributed herself to the team. As a team captain, she emerged as a leader. She took initiative. Again, student initiative, big thing. She set up film sessions and additional practice time for the team, and helped to build the team dynamic by breaking down the disconnect between freshmen and sophomores that sometimes can be felt on the team. So she really made sure to include the freshmen in what was going on and going out to get bagels and stuff. She printed out paperwork for coaches. She helped set up her teammates with tutoring and class registration. She led freshman students on tours of Kaufman Hall so they could know what they could expect next year when they got there. And she really cares about her fellow teammates' best interests. She helped set them up with some of her network industry connections. And she also, now that she's finished her 2 years of playing, she also applied to be a member of the coaching staff next year, and we'll see if that works out. Maybe a future Stephanie, Paige, or Andrea here, maybe. So contributions to the department. She also works with us as a student health and fitness center assistant, as I know some others in this room do as well, working down at the fitness center with us. And again, she took a lot of initiative during the time when we were short-staffed for a couple of weeks back in November. She stepped up and led some of the group fitness classes arrangements and setups on her own with no guidance from anyone else. She always attended the open gym volleyball sessions and was the first to find out we were going to start a men's volleyball team because she got an email about like a job posting, and by the next day she already had 6 guys interested in joining the team before I even got a chance to announce it formally. So excellent. I mean, the initiative is just tremendous. She contributes to the institution. She's a Pres Scholar. She spoke at orientation. She's a part of the Merchandising Society, and she always tries to spread the word about athletics. In the external community, she volunteers as an ambassador for Hidden Opponent, which is a nonprofit athlete mental health organization. And she does a lot with that, and that's one thing that's very important to her, is to help everyone realize that sports is made to be a safe and fun environment, and help others, help all athletes, especially their teammates, realize that they're not just the result of their on-court performance, but they're a human being first and foremost. So Riley, you're a tremendous part of this department, and I appreciate what you did very much, and congratulations. So, that concludes all the awards we have to give out. So just in closing, I want to reiterate a little bit about what VP Johnson mentioned earlier. But first, I want to give thanks to everyone who was involved in putting this event together. The people from events management, Aramark Catering, all of our department staff, Miriam. She's actually back there. You can see her. Look, she's back through the window. Hi. Miriam, Marie, who works with us in the office, Ralphie, Ray, the fitness supervisors, help with preparations and setup. Matthew Torres, also hiding in the back, for the great work on the website and social media and running the Instagram Live for tonight's event. Our student workers, Anisha and Julietta, thank you both very much for helping with the awards and the sign-in. And thank you to Stitch, who is not here anymore. It was too hot for them to stick around, but thank you for them for being here too. And so just a couple of things in closing. Soon you'll be getting year-end surveys in your emails about your experience of what it was like to be on the team. Please fill it out and tell me what you think. Tell me the truth. I want to know what we can do, what we did well, and what we can do to improve. Because that's the only way we can get better, is to find out what you all think could be done differently. So I encourage you to please fill them out and be honest. And for those of you who are coming back next year, we really look forward to working with you again. Those of you who are graduating or have finished your playing eligibility, we wish you all the best. And we hope that you won't be strangers. Whatever team you're on, still support them. Even if you're not going to be involved as a coaching staff member, come back and watch some games. Spread the word in your communities. Coach Centrell said, what, FIT has a volleyball team, he hears? I'm tired of hearing that. So right, FIT has sports, FIT has a soccer team, a dance company. Let's make people know about it, all right? So that's what I would encourage you to do. Enjoy your summer, and all the best to those who are not coming back. Thank you. The big ones? Yeah. The girl with the cup? Yeah, sure, yeah. Riley, yeah, sure. Really, it's just Riley, the one who got the pole.